From Dallas to Los Angeles and a screen near you, here is B Wildcat 2.
Hey guys, it's B Wildcat 2 with another Texas Rangers franchise episode, Top of the second, Justin Smoke is going to send a deep drive to right field, and that one is gone for a home run. It's 1-0 Seattle. In this top of the third, Jesus Montero will send a ball in the right field that's going to get down, and it will go for an RBI hit and a 2-0 Seattle lead. We're already at episode 14 here in the Rangers franchise. As you see, it's 2-0 in the top of the third of the first game here against the Mariners. And in the third, next batter, I think it was, anyway, top of the third, Wells is going to send a deep drive to center. And that one's gone for a home run. 3-0 Seattle at this point. Bottom of the fifth, David Murphy is trying to start the Rangers to get a comeback. He sends a home run to right field, and you see it bounce around into the stands for a home run. 3-1 Seattle now at this point. And in the bottom of the sixth, Michael Young, he cranks one deep left field, and that one is going to get out of the ballpark. 3-2 Seattle now. Look at that, just go way back there in left field. And then top of the seventh, still 3-2 Seattle, and Figgins is going to send one on the ground to short. Elvis will field and throw to first in time for the third out. So the Mariners are still only up 3-2 after their half of the seventh inning. In the bottom of the eighth, with a runner at first, Josh Hamilton will send a deep drive in right center field, and that's going to get past the right fielder and the center fielder and roll all the way to the wall, to the bullpen wall, and to the National Baseball Hall of Fame sign out there in right center. By the time they field it and get it in, scores 3-3 in favor of both teams. They're tied at 3. Not on my game today, it looks like. Anyway, bottom of the eighth, the next batter is David Murphy. He'll hit a deep drive to left field, but that's not going to leave the ballpark. That's going to go for a sacrifice fly and an RBI. 4-3, Texas takes the lead. As you see the throw come in, but it was not nearly in time, and Hamilton scores without a play. So 4-3 Rangers now. In the top of the ninth, Brendan Ryan sent a ground ball to to third, and the throw will be in time, and the ball game is over. The Rangers win this one by the score of 4-3. So as we come into game two, top of the second, Casper Wells, he'll send a deep drive to left field, and that one is going to get out of the ballpark. 1-0 Seattle now at this point. You see it clang off the fair pole. In the top of the third, Jesus Montero is going to send a drive into center. Hamilton's going to field it and throw it in, but it's going to go for a sac fly and a run batted in. 2-0 Seattle now as the Montero drives in the run. See Hamilton throw it in. Of course, it's not going to be in time. The throw was up the line. So, anyway, here we go. Next batter, top of the third, Casper Wells again. He'll drive one into left center field for a 2-run double, and the score is 4-0 Seattle now at this point. And now in the top of the fifth, Montero again. He sends a single in the center, and it'll go for a run batted in, and a 5-0 Mariner lead. In the bottom of the sixth inning, the Mariners are up 5-0 until Michael Young, he'll send a deep drive into left center field, and that one is going to get out of the ballpark. Seattle takes a 5-2 lead after that. And then two batters later, Josh Hamilton, he will send a deep drive down the right field line, and going back, and bang, right off the fair pole, a 2-run shot. And then two batters later, David Murphy. In 6 batters, the Rangers are able to score 6 runs, as that one sneaks inside the fair pole, and the Rangers take a 6-5 lead. My goodness. And in the bottom of the seventh, Michael Young will send a deep drive to left field. That's going to get into the corner and go for an RBI double. The Rangers take a 7-5 lead. And then bottom of the eighth, Ian Kinsler will ground one past the third baseman into left field for an RBI hit, and the Rangers take an 8-5 lead. Into the ninth, where Michael Saunders will pop one up to second. The Rangers win this game 8-5. They've taken a 2-0 series lead, and they will go into Game 3 looking for the sweep of the Mariners as they win Game 2, 8-5. So what will happen in Game 3 is you see the infamous black screening in between games. Top of the first, Sean Figgins will double into left center field for an RBI hit and a 1-0 Seattle lead. And then I'm not going to spoil anything until the end, but these two runs, as you see Sean Figgins score on a pass ball, these 2 runs, 2 hits are going to be important. I'll tell you that much. Anyway, so here we go. Next clip we have in the bottom of the first, Mike Napoli. He'll send a deep drive to center, and that's going to go for an RBI double as that one rattles around in left center field. And the Mariners have a 2-1 lead now at this point. And then in the top of the 5th, Franklin Gutierrez will strike out looking at an 0-2 fastball. And at this point, Neftali Feliz, who's the pitcher, has not allowed a base runner since those 2 runners got hits and scored. In the bottom of the 6th, Julio Bourbon, he'll send a deep drive to right field, and that one's gone. The Rangers tie the game up at 2 on that solo shot from Julio Bourbon. Are you kidding me? And then the next batter, Michael Young, he'll send a drive into left field, and that one is going to leave the ballpark. Michael Young has given the Rangers a 3-2 lead off Kevin Millwood. My goodness. And in the bottom of the 6th inning, Adrian Beltre will send a deep drive into left center field way back, and that ball is history, a 3-run shot for Beltre. The Rangers take a 6-2 lead. Top of the 9th, Sean Figgins will ground out to second. Neftali Feliz, only 2 runners that he gave up hits and runs to, they scored, but he threw a perfect game after that. He did not allow a single